Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how I improve my Cobra, squat, and sit and reach positions. So I'm starting off with my squat position here. And I felt that I was a little forward in that position. In this position here with the Cobra, I feel that I can have just a little bit more extension in my back. So in this next one, the last one, the sit and reach, as you can see, my fingertips get slightly over my feet, so I could use some improvement in that area there. So I would now begin to work on my posterior portion of which is my back and my glutes and my hamstrings, with the bridge exercise here. And this is going to help me with strengthening up my back and my lower back and improving my extension. Next, I'm transitioning over into the Cobra. Here I'm having keeping my legs hovered so I can work in on the hips and create strength and stability all through the back and that fascial line. So now in this next one, I'm doing the child pose here, but that's with the feet in the squatted position. And this is great for increasing flexion in the lower back and increasing range of motion in the hips. So next here is the shin down, and the shin down, this opens up the hips a lot in this area. And as you can see me there moving my arm, I'm there to try to dig deeper into the spinal area, because you have your lower back, the sacroiliac joint connected to the hips. All that works in one. So with all that mobility improved in those areas, the hips and sacroiliac joint, I'll be able to have greater, deeper range of motion in my squat. And this next one here, I'm going to do leg lifts here. So with the leg lifts, working on creating blood flow in the hamstrings, calves, and which is going to help loosen up any stiffness and tightness that I have going on in that area there. And this right here is the free flowing sit and reach. So I'm just flowing naturally through the movement, allowing the spine to relax and open up so I can get more flexion in my back. And we're going back to the bridge in this next movement here. So now that I got the blood flowing through the posterior chain and the hips, I'm just continuing to work through to add more strength and stability. And then, we revisit the exercise here with the Cobra, getting the blood to flow. At this point now, we're just trying to get more blood to come through the whole entire body, which is going to help to relax and loosen up the muscles and work out all the things that's causing restrictions when we go to do our mobility assessment. And as you can see here, when I'm doing this movement, I try to return back to neutral, leaning back into the squat. So keep myself safe there, where I'm not causing any issues. All right, so I'm doing one last repetition of the free flowing, and then from here I'm gonna do one last rep of the leg lifts here in this area. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do a reassessment here. Now if you look closely, my hands got a little further down in my feet when I went over naturally. So that there shows that the mobility routine that I did there worked. It helped release a lot of stiffness and tightness and restrictions that I had going on in my body. So I'm able to get more range of motion here. So we got good results here for the sit and reach. And now I'm going to go into the squat and reassess where I'm at there. So as you can see here, my head is right above my knees, so they're not in front. It's not in front of my knees, it's right above it. And my back seems a little straighter there. Got more rounding going on in my hips. So what I did there previously in my mobility routine worked. And the last thing here is the Cobra. And as you can see here, I have a lot more flexion going on in my thoracic spine. I'm able to dig deeper into the extension.